Everybody,
let's go.
We got the Nuggets game.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the pregame lounge.
Let's go.
We are live from the Xfinity Studios here at DNVR, the first official show from the beautiful Xfinity Studios. I mean, look at this gorgeous place we're in right now.
I feel like I'm in a dream.
I know. First time we've ever been here, of course.
Yeah, previously we were simply in the studio, and that never felt very good. But now we're in the Xfinity Studio, and it feels incredible.
It certainly does. How hyped are you to be in the Xfinity Studio, Dev?
I'm so excited because I've always been an Xfinity man.
Yeah, me too.
And this has always felt like the Xfinity Studio. So I'm glad that it's finally linked because it all makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
It's nice when your expectation matches up. I felt the same. I'm like, sure, this is the studio, but certainly they could have some more distinguished title.
Absolutely. Now it does. The Xfinity Studio. Great pregame lounge coming up. We got some game notes for Nuggets Hawks tonight. Talking about Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown as well. When is Aaron Gordon going to go back into the starting lineup? Is he? I don't know. We'll talk about it.
It has to be.
We'll also go a little around the association, talk about some trade chatter and one big trade that went down. And also we'll get Superstar Dev's best bets for the night. I'm Harrison Wind. I got D-Line with me.
Guys, that's right. I'm ready to get back to some Nuggets. I found that when the Nuggets aren't on, I don't have anything going on in my life.
Yeah, same.
I'm just like walking around, seeing if people will be my friend. You know what? They won't.
They won't.
No.
Yeah, it's your identity.
Superstar Dev in the house.
I'm just excited for another Nuggets game. This stretch of games, I thought that I was going to hate it. I love it. I get excited for every game, and this is another one.
Well,
I'm very thrilled about.
I mean, they've been on one. They've been on two.
They've been on the road also. Back at home finally tonight after that 7-game road trip. The Atlanta Hawks are in town. The Hawks, who are 18-21 on the season. They just beat the Pelicans, though. Before that, they lost a couple games to the Raptors. They also made a big trade, shipping out Trae Young for CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. Those guys are not playing. And they also have some other injuries. Kristaps Porzingis is out tonight. Also, Zachary Risache is out tonight as well.
Risache.
So they are a little banged up and undermanned. For the Nuggets, some injuries for them as well. The big one, Jamal Murray, was probable yesterday. Then today, downgraded to questionable. He's not playing. He's going to miss this game. Ankle injury and illness. There's an illness sweeping through the team right now and DNVR. Not any of us, I don't think. But he's sick, and Spencer Jones is also going to miss this game. He's sick as well.
Man.
Hold on. Spencer Jones out for sickness, not from an injury?
Well, ankle inflammation and illness.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Brutal. The double whammy. I just found out that Jamal wasn't playing maybe 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So this is news to me. It also makes sense why the Nuggets came into this game as underdogs. But we've seen this team with their backs against the wall. It is brutal that they're going through injury patch as well as being sick at the exact same time.
For sure. David Adelman had a couple interesting things to say pregame. I don't know if this counts as an update on Nikola Jokic, but he talked about Nikola Jokic and he said he is, quote, anxious and antsy to return. I'm
not at all surprised by this. I'm telling you. I think he's literally champing at the bit in that he is partial horse.
Wow. I just got the starting lineup and wow.
What?
Hold on.
I'll get back to David Adelman in 1 second.
I couldn't help it.
We got to go to the starting lineup.
We have got to. Dev needs to guess this. You'll never guess this.
It's that different.
Dev, just okay. Let me set it up. So we have starting at point guard Jalen Pickett, starting at shooting guard Christian Brown.
Knew that one.
We have Deron Holmes starting at center. We also have Peyton Watson starting. There's one spot open. See if you can guess who it is.
I was going to guess it. It has to be Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
That
right.
is what you would think. It's incorrect.
Is
though.
it Zeke Najee?
Bro,
It is not
Keep
Zeke
guessing.
Najee.
I would have to keep going.
you got to keep
There's
going.
still more players to guess.
I'm out of people. I'm out of picks.
Hunter Tyson.
Hunter Tyson.
In the Nuggets
What?
starting lineup tonight.
Dude, he gets to update his LinkedIn profile, NBA starter. That's unbelievable.
They have choices.
That's what they picked.
Hold
Dude,
on, there
last
must
time
be
he-
more people out.
No.
There must be more people out. No,
Last time we
no,
saw
Dev.
him,
it
he,
doesn't make sense. There's still Tom Hardaway Jr. There's Bruce Brown. They're still playing, yeah?
They are
Is
playing.
Aaron Gordon playing tonight?
He is playing tonight.
And Zeke Najee is available.
Zeke Najee is available.
Hunter Tyson jumped from a DNP to now in the starting lineup.
yeah. Yep. That's
Adelman
exactly right.
This is a madman. This is a madman at work right
Yo,
now.
early on in the season, I was like, this is not a mad scientist. He's a mere scientist. Yo, he's a mad scientist.
He's
just
definitely.
mad.
If you had any doubts if he was mad or just regular scientist,
is
it's
like-
settled now.
This
Mad
is mad
scientist.
to the point of irresponsible. But it also might work. I don't know.
Interesting. We'll see. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where Hunter Tyson played a pivotal role in the Nuggets' win over the 76ers.
It was 2 games ago.
It wasn't that long ago. So yeah, we'll certainly see. That's going to be interesting what that means for Aaron Gordon. We'll talk about that coming up here. David Adelman, I just wanted to get this quote off from his pregame. He was talking about Jokic, and he pretty much said, look, he's not doing that much. Doing stuff in the weight room, and then, the big kind of measuring point is how he feels the next day. But he is making progress. Everything seems like it's going according to schedule, but he is really anxious and antsy to return. Adelman also said on the 65 game rule, he said, quote, I understand the 65 game rule, but a guy who never misses games for a decade, it bothers me a little bit. This is not somebody who sits out. He never sits out.
I know, but it's just like we can't. Nikola Jokic benefited from it at a certain. I think he would have won the MVP anyway, but it just ended the conversation. It mercifully shut down the racially charged conversation we were going to have 2 years
It just
in a row.
depends if he doesn't come back. If he comes back, he's probably still going to be a 2-man race.
If he comes back, but I'm saying I don't like that we're getting ahead of the. It shouldn't count for Jokic thing because that's
Honestly, I mean, the thing is, the rules are the rules. And if you want people to play throughout it, it's throughout each season. Just how the MVP is put through each season. You want the starters to be able to play. Superstars need to be on the court. And this is just a time, no matter the reason, that he was not available. So you can't move the goalpost because it's Jokic.
I still kind of want it.
I
though.
agree. Here's my counter though, and for the record, I do agree. Like it is what it is. The 65 game rule was put in place so people would stop load managing.
Yep,
Resting.
for sure.
That's really what it was put in place for. But look, injuries, missing games, now it's all just.
That's what ultimately eliminated Joel Embiid a couple of years ago. Is that it was an injury. It wasn't his load management. He did load manage also because of course, but he got injured, and that's So hopefully he just comes back ahead of that. We don't have to have this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you guys watching for tonight? Well, let's start there.
I might watch for Hunter Tyson.
That's a good place to start.
It's pretty wild that you say that. I just feel like every single game, Adelman makes one wild decision, and it pans out. And you're like, why would you even go there? Like, you're just trying things out, and then it works out. I think this is going to be another iteration of him just trying some shit, and it lands. So, I'm very excited to see Hunter Tyson. I know for a fact that this unit that's going to start the game has had no time, like no minutes played together as a group.
I don't think they've played cards together.
But that's maybe what the game plan is. It's like just to catch every team with the element of surprise. No team can be
including the
prepared
Nuggets
and ready for you because how do you prepare for a team? There's no way that Hunter Tyson was on any game report, and now he's going to be a guy that is trying to defend. And when you look at this is not we're looking at their lineup, so we're going to try to match it type of situation. I really am curious to see who is Hunter Tyson going to guard in that starting lineup, because right now he's He's going to go against Jalen Johnson?
I don't think so.
What's his name, Reese Shear?
He's out.
He's out. Yeah.
Who could it be?
Corey Kispert. He doesn't play for them yet.
So that's a lineup that you are going to be excited about.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Here's what I'll say this.
Go ahead.
I like this.
I do too, actually.
I like this curveball David Adelman's throwing in here. These are the types of things that a lot of teams, like the Thunder, for example, might do over the course of a season. They'll throw a AJ Mitchell into the starting lineup. They'll throw a guy who is like buried on the bench in there for one game just to mix it up, just to see how it goes. And look, man, I mean, you never know. Like Hunter Tyson just played well against the 76ers. I think you want to reward him a little for that. You want to keep his confidence up. So I like David Adelman going to this. And I also think, there's something here about maybe keeping the rotation whole, as in Tim Hardaway.
Yeah. You're
better off the bench.
The bench, yeah.
Like we had you in the starting lineup that one game. You're better off the bench. Let's leave you coming off the bench. Bruce, you're better off the bench. Aaron Gordon, for right now, we're leaving you on the bench. Things are working. So maybe it's kind of not rocking the boat a little bit. I don't know if it will work. I like the idea and just the fearlessness from Adelman to just throw this out there and see what happens.
See, my feeling on this is that it's not a blood oath that he's going to play big minutes. Like,
Yeah.
you let the guy
sure.
start. You give him some confidence. Again, yeah, he played well and then rolled right into a DNP. So let's see if we can unlock a little bit of magic. I'm with you. It's like this is actually a smart, like long-term play in a time that also short-term disaster. And like, can you solve both at the same time? And like if he plays poorly, like whatever, then Zeke Naji maybe will probably take his minutes.
Yeah. Another person that, you have to key in on or look to in this type of situation is, what is Jalen Pickett going to do?
Yep.
Is this going to be another Jalen Pickett game? Because he already has his moment right now for the Nuggets. Can he do another one of those where all eyes are on you to provide? Are you going to be the point guard that is scoring, attacking, running the show, and you could go out and steal another game? These are opportunities for these guys to prove, like, hey, I'm not only a part of this team and in this league, but I'm one of the better players around here. So Jalen Pickett is somebody that you have to look at with Jamal Murray not playing in this one.
For sure. And we can move on to our second topic here. Aaron Gordon's been coming off the bench since he's come back from injury. I think he'll eventually go back into the starting lineup, but here's a take I have. I think he should keep coming off the bench until Nikola Jokic returns. I think that does a couple of things. One, it just keeps the rotation in place. It keeps Aaron Gordon also from having to play some minutes at center. I mean, if he's in the starting lineup, he's pretty much the center. Deron Holmes is out there as well, but he might have to take that bigger body matchup. And it can keep his minutes in a place where the medical staff is obviously comfortable with it. He's on this restriction right now. They found a way to work it well, with his minutes coming off the bench. I would be a fan of them leaving him coming off the bench until Nikola Jokic is back. That gives him, another 2-3 weeks, whatever it is, to ramp up. What do you guys think? Like, do you want Aaron Gordon back in the starting lineup sooner, or are you cool with the Nuggets playing it like this?
I mean, I really, as long as he has a restriction, I don't think it really matters. And also, this is not a team that's looking for chemistry right now, because this group is not the group that you're going to see when it's all said and done. There are people that are, pushing for more minutes, people that are getting opportunities to say, hey, call on me in case you need me. But this is not at all the group that you're going to see because they're missing so many starters. But I mean, as long as he's playing solid in those 25 minutes that he gets, I don't care who it's with. And maybe they're trying to find an identity with Aaron Gordon come off of the bench.
Bench has been pretty good.
Exactly. Maybe that's something that they want to lean into a bit more of stagger moments, or also just, new reiterations of that bench unit that has been working right now. So, I mean, I don't think that it really matters who Aaron Gordon's with. He's also a guy that you could put in with anybody out there, and he's going to make it work because that's just the type of player that he is. So I just want him to just continue to trend in the right direction, and I feel like he's doing that in every game that we've seen him.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know. Like, this is like what it's like when a guy comes back from an extended injury, generally speaking, you're coming off the bench for at least a week. I don't know that I would necessarily tie him to Nikola Jokic, but that timeline might match up just naturally. I mean, I want to get him back in the starting lineup as soon as possible, like just to make kind of what you were talking about earlier, like really the only cohesion and like any chemistry you're looking for is on that bench unit. Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense to kind of have our starting unit be fractured, I guess. I just feel like there's going to, like, I don't think you can look, again, like what Dev's saying. It's like, I think there's just going to be lots of guys out, around.
With the injuries and just what's ahead for this team until Jokic's back, Cam Johnson's out, like we hardly even think about him. It's pretty clear that we're not going to really know, I feel like, what this team looks like as a whole group for at least another month or two. Yeah. And then you have the trade deadline, you have the All-Star break. There's a good chance that, this team doesn't really come together and is at full strength and full chemistry and is just in a rhythm with one another until March.
Possible.
So that's why I'm in favor of just keep kind of rolling as you go right now.
Totally.
Keep Aaron Gordon coming off the bench, throw Hunter Tyson in the starting lineup, just because everybody's just in so much flux right now. Things I just don't think are going to get settled for a while. So kind of just do it up however and just
keep
the train rolling, man.
The mad scientist.
Exactly.
Music to his ears.
Yeah.
Let's just why don't we throw Hunter Tyson into the starting lineup? I feel like that would have been a joke. Like if I would, we didn't have that.
Do you think one of the assistants said it as a joke and Adelman was like, all right, cool.
They just went, it's like, whatever. I mean, if I would have told you before that graphic came out, I'm like, I really think it's going to be a Hunter Tyson starting night. What would you guys would have looked at me like I was the stupidest person on planet Earth.
I honestly thought when I saw the graphic from the Nuggets, that was just a typo.
Maybe it is.
It's never been a typo. It's never been. There was one time when they put it out, but then had to delete it and update it, but yeah.
I'm excited in a very perverse way.
I am too. We might be regretting that post game, but
listen, man. Here's what I know: is that the Denver Nuggets without Nikola Jokic are somehow a deadly sniper squad, and they're just getting more deadly. And if Hunter Tyson starts hitting threes like he was doing last game, and he was doing in summer league, and like apparently he does in every practice, which gets Michael Malone to, compared to Larry Bird,
right? That
starts hitting that. Like, dude, who's gonna like? I'm sorry, every one of our players is shooting 40% or better. Like,
Vogt and I talked about that on the show yesterday. They have 9 guys shooting 40% or better from 3. The 10th is Peyton Watson, who's at 39.5,
and the only guy that's not, if I understand correctly, is Julian Strawther, because he's had so few, and he's a shooter. It's because he hasn't had many shots, and like he'll if he gets the opportunity, I guarantee he'll get up in that area too. It'll just be the whole squad.
Yeah,
that's wild.
It is wild. They lead the league in 3-point percentage right now. They're the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA. Let's move on. There's a lot going on around the association, fellas, and I want to get your take on a couple of topics.
Fire it up on the mountain.
Around the association, always presented by Fire in the Mountain. There was a big trade.
Really?
I don't know if you heard about it. Trae Young going from the Atlanta Hawks that the Nuggets are playing here to the Washington Wizards, apparently his preferred trade destination. I feel like that was a case of, all right, is anybody interested? No. The Wizards might be. Okay, I want to go there.
He's like, here are your options. Which do you prefer? Going to the Wizards or being out of the league? He's like, my preferred destination.
I think I prefer the Wizards.
Are they going to pay me? Okay.
They're like, not only are they going to pay you, that is the most recklessly spending group in the entire NBA. Like, just look at John Wall and who else did they pay like $8 million? Bradley Beal. Every terrible contract the league has ever handed out comes out of Washington.
People get those type of contracts at the Washington.
Jordan Poole.
They're just not around anymore.
Yeah, Jordan Poole, another terrible contract handed out by Washington.
What do you think of the trade, though? I mean, it's kind of a nothing burger.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like to call it a big trade is like a little bit like we're trying to give it. I mean, years ago, this would have been earth shattering. Like, what? The guy they traded for Luka? Now he's going to the Wizards? Now it's like,
whatever.
It's like when CJ McCollum went to the Wizards. You're like, okay. Or when Chris Middleton went to the Wizards, you're like, okay, I guess we'll never hear from those guys again.
Some more news. Jamal Murray on the trade block, Grizzlies listening to offers for Jamal Murray.
Have they said any of the teams that are looking forward to, like, or have been reaching out towards them?
I have not seen anything official or
There's some teams
substantial.
that nobody wants them to go to. I don't want them to go to.
Yeah, me too.
You're thinking of other teams in the Western Conference?
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's a few teams in the Western Conference.
Minnesota, I mean, if they want to make a big splash, this
And
seems
they
like a
seem like
fit.
an organization that would make a splash.
They're all in for making
Go-
big
go-
splashes.
go-
That, we were talking about this online earlier. Like that's the place that if he goes, I feel like it will crater in on itself. Anthony Edwards and John Morant looking for because those two don't feel like they are
like
simpatico.
if you keep them in a bubble off of the basketball court, they're gonna be incredible.
But I don't know if they play off each other that well. Like what those squads that scare me are the Rockets, who have just gone into the season.
Don't want him on the Rockets
without a point guard. If he goes to the Rockets, I'm like, God damn it! And that's already like a misfit anti-hero squad. Like he would fit right in with Kevin Durant. And then the Suns, same thing. Like they need
a star.
They need a star and they need a point guard.
And they're doing all of this without Jalen Green right now. So you would have them come back. That would be a scary team too. And again, they spend the money. So they would, they take big swings and misses, and they're okay with that. I don't want him to go to anywhere.
God, I hope he goes to the Kings. Just go to the every player that gets traded into the West. I'm like, can you just go to the Kings so we don't have to worry about you? I know that seems to be the spot.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with Ja. I mean, there are a lot of teams in the West that it seems like are a natural fit or a potential fit. Like the Timberwolves just kind of make a lot of sense to me. Hopefully he goes to the East. One more trade rumor. Anthony Davis.
Would you just please go to Detroit, leave us alone?
Anthony Davis, apparently on the trade block by the Dallas Mavericks, but is now hurt. Torn ligaments in his hand. He's going to be out for a while.
And you saw, I put it in the chat, you saw that the play that resulted in that injury?
I know. Well, you know what it's similar to? You know what that play was similar to?
Every play of basketball?
No. It's similar to when Paul Millsap had the same injury.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that? It happened on a very similar play to Anthony Davis, where your hand kind of just gets jammed up in somebody and you tear ligaments. That's exactly what happened to Paul Millsap.
Bro, I'm starting to see more and more conspiracies pop up on my TikTok about this Luka trade.
You're on TikTok too much.
I could have told you that. That doesn't
they
mean.
do conspiracies on TikTok.
I
thought they only
Your
had a
algorithm's
shop.
probably crazy.
Here's the conspiracy I've heard of last.
Tell me.
And I have obviously we're in the Xfinity Lounge. No problem spreading this far and wide, even though it's not founded at all. Okay, so the current owner of the Dallas Mavericks that Mark Cuban sold to, made her money in Las Vegas with a casino. The thought was that she wants to then build a casino in Dallas connected to the new arena, but they won't allow her to because of gambling rules in Dallas. And so she is now throwing some kind of a protest and was like, if you don't let me do this, I'm going to trade your star. And so they got Anthony Davis back, knowing that it would sink the value, and then they'd ultimately be able to move to Las Vegas. That's what I heard. Is it true? Probably. I mean, probably.
I thought you were going to say probably not.
Oh, probably not. It seems feasible to me.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think that's.
I don't know, dude. Because then you think about this outcome with Anthony Davis is so predictable. It's like there's like no other way that this ever could have played out. Now they can't even trade this man.
I know.
They're screwed.
They are absolutely screwed. I don't think they're moving to Vegas though.
Well, Well, I don't know. That's where we get down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Or that she wants to, they won't let her. So now she's like, whatever. I'm just going to tank the team then.
All right, our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. Download the Bet365 app. Use code DNVR365. Deposit $10. Place a bet for $5 to get $200 in bonus bets. What do we got, Dev?
Well, this one is a tough one because the Nuggets are again down players. The Jamal Murray news is a shocker for me. I was wondering why this line was what it was, and I think that it was because it was a questionable, which I didn't even know about, but Nuggets come into this game now as 3-point underdogs, which I still think is a respectable line because you're missing your top two players on the team, and then your third best player is on a minutes restriction. and you're still in it to win it. Like that's a crazy line for me. So I'm not going to tell you a line in this one. I'm not going to go Nuggets or not go Nuggets, but I like the Nuggets.
I like the Nuggets in this game too. That line,
we just seen them beat a team that was much better.
How can you not currently like the Nuggets?
I know they're incredible. They're down Jamal Murray, but I mean, this is not a good Hawks team.
No, and it just means Jalen Pickett's going to hit 9 threes, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one's crazy. I do like the over 232 in this game. I do think this is a higher scoring game. I think both teams can score the basketball in this game. So I'm going to go with the over on this one. On the other side, what would you think I would go with?
On the other
Jalen
side,
Johnson.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson, probably triple-double or PRA.
This is crazy. Jalen Johnson, over. Rebounds plus assists.
No points.
Oh, he's going to get his points. You should do PRA as well. But, I mean, I think he gets another triple-double. We saw him get a triple-double. I was at that Atlanta game when he had the triple-double. It was wild to see. He's good. He's very good. And now they're giving him the keys. So he's going to have to do a little bit of everything. Team. So points, rebounds, and assists. I'll take points. I'll take rebounds and assists is what I went with. But you already know I have to bet on the Johnson.
Like someone tossing you keys.
It makes sense.
It's all yours. You're like, what are these keys to? It's like an old Chevy Nova.
Super Outback.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. They're also missing a lot of guys too. So
you're like, but it's you have fun. They're throwing you the keys.
On the Nuggets side of things, let's start with our 3-pointers bet. This is going to be a Peyton Watson night. Let's start with Peyton Watson 3-pointers. It's
always a Peyton Watson night these days.
6 of them in the last game. 6.
Yeah.
Don't expect for him to hit 6, but 1.5. That's too low of a line. And also, he's now going to be the go-to guy in this game. So I think he knocks down at least 2 3-pointers in the game. The next bet up is Tim Hardaway Jr. at 15+ points in this one. They're going to need a spark. They're going to need somebody, especially off that bench right now. Mm-hmm. He's going to get a lot of minutes in this game. 15 points is just not enough for them to have. I think it's going to go over. So Tim Hardaway Jr. They have a wild line of 5.5 rebounds for Christian Brown, and I know it's because he had that big rebounding game last game. But that's just a lot. This was with the Jamal Murray news. Without him, maybe he works a little bit harder on the rebounds.
I wanted to bet on Jamal Murray assists tonight.
Yeah. That was my lock.
Tonight?
That was my lock.
I would have bet on that.
Tease it up to 18.
Yeah. 16,
so I think
17, 18.
I think he gets out in transition a bit more in this one. So I'll go with the under 5.5 rebounds. They continue to have Aaron Gordon's rebounds too low, and he's only getting more and more minutes. We don't know how much the restriction is right now, so maybe he gets extended minutes in this one, but they'll probably need him to play more because they don't really have a power forward in this game. And they're missing Spencer Jones. They're down, Jokic and the guy. Like, they need Aaron Gordon in this game. So I think he plays more than 25 minutes. I think he goes over to 5.5 rebounds yet again. So this is the second line that we have. I like for Peyton Watson to get at least 2 steals. You could even push this up to 3 because the ball is going to be in his hands a lot in this game. So I like the Peyton Watson. And for our lock, it's Peyton Watson again.
God damn, man.
Peyton Watson.
Okay.
His points, rebounds, and assists is 25.5. He's going to get this. You could also find a Peyton Watson field goal attempts bet. He's going to shoot the ball in this one.
Can we bet him to get a 5-5 night? Steals or blocks plus assists.
Oh, you think he does everything in this
game?
You
already
I was high on Peyton
I'm
Watson
going off of you. Like, your confidence is infectious. That you already gave him big I don't know, I guess credit in 4 categories.
Yeah, he has the big
multi-category player.
I like the insurance. Let's go with Peyton Watson.
He's a hyphenate these days.
He's hit his over. That's something that needs to be studied. He's hit his over in like 7-8 straight games.
With 5 straight games of 20+ points. He's been everywhere.
And they have that at point rebounds and assists at 25.5.
Yeah.
In a game that he's going to shoot it a bunch.
Yep. Should be a fun game. I think we have 1 super chat I saw. From History Channel 5280. God damn it. I bet you one Nugget Holmes gets 4+ rebounds plus 142. Adams backup if Wind isn't there.
You taking it?
You have no choice. But listen.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that bet.
Do you know he's 4-0 or 3-0 in this one?
Yeah, maybe he should replace you on bet.
This is one of these things
I
where
don't know.
like,
I would never give you Deron Holmes rebounds.
But
so
this is
he's
like
trifling. But hits.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But I'm saying, like, this is like the
one.
actual History Channel where
so
you think it's going to talk about things in the past. But yeah, you think it's going to talk about things in the past,
he
but
has
just
the
talks
over.
about things in the future.
Okay, I have under 4 rebounds.
He ain't hit over. 4
Okay, I'll take the under
You
4
are
rebounds.
safe until after the game. I want to know what happens when one of us wins if he is old.
Nothing happens.
No, that's not how this works. That's not
I think
how
it might be. It might
that's
be
not
how it
betting
He
works.
has to pay another super chat.
He has to put himself down there in last place with the rest of the fellas. That's all I'm saying.
It's tough.
All right. Thanks for tuning into the pregame lounge live from the Xfinity studio for the first time. Can't wait. We'll be back here post game. Also, we're going to head over to the watch along set, watch this game, hit the like button. Talk to you guys soon.
Let's go.
We all silly like the mayor.